Lexi, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another footy talk? Monts, what's good, my bro?
You telling me, bro? I'm just here, man. Everything Mo Salah, unfortunately. That's all I'm hearing about. You know what I'm saying? Actually come out during your fight. That's when the news come out during your fight, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
When it was, isn't it? When he started crashing out. And it's been a mad thing ever since.
That's how it gets, man. I think it's a bit annoying now because I feel like there are games that aren't even where Liverpool aren't even playing, and they're talking about Salah for like 20 minutes, bro. Bear with,
but they're going to, because at the end of the day, he's a big personality in your dressing room. You know what I mean? So, bro, any excuse that they're gonna have to talk about him, they're gonna talk about him. That's just how the game goes.
But you know what the byproduct is of that, right? The more they talk about Salah, the less they talk about Slot's tactics.
Yeah, it's facts. Yeah, and the less they talk about other players that are stinking the place out. You know what I mean? So
that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even lie. There are a million conspiracies flying around on the internet, and I've even kind of got my own version of what I think's actually happened. But and also what I know behind the scenes and whatnot. So I've tried to piece it together in my head. Don't get me wrong, as man like us will never know exactly what's going on because you're not in the change rooms, innit? You're not Mo Salah, you're not Virgil van Dijk, you're not around. But I think the bigger picture is that I don't really care what Mo Salah said, boy to boy. Like, don't get me wrong, there's things I agree with and there's things I don't agree with. Him feeling like there's no relationship with the manager, I don't know why he'd lie about that. I actually believe that because I think
but also he doesn't need to come out and say that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I agree with actually portions of what is said. Like, he's the one that's been dropped. He should be dropped, in my opinion. But there's also bums playing week in, week out. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if you're a superstar and you've done what you've done, even though everyone wants to be treated equally, you're not equals, bro. Not to say you're immune from being dropped. You know what I'm saying? I think there's sometimes people think when I say that, you're immune to being dropped. No one's immune to being dropped. You can get, especially when you're 33, bro, you can get dropped, bro. Don't get that twisted. But that's not to say you should be treated the same as Chiesa. Why should Salah be treated the same as Chiesa? You know what I'm saying? Why would Virgil van Dijk get treated the same as Joe Gomez? Maybe Joe Gomez has been there for 10 years. Maybe a bad example. But you know what? You know the grasp of what I'm trying to say. Man are going to get treated different compared to what they've done and what they've brought to the club. Whatever. Cool. There are things that he shouldn't have said, i.e. for me, throwing the club, throwing him under the bus. Didn't agree with that. I don't think you need to say that. You know what I'm saying? But most of the other stuff, I'm not going to lie, bro. He's entitled to feel how he feels. It's, for me, the timing and the way he said it. Not when I said it.
What do you mean entitled to feel how he feels? In what sense, bro? Nobody was scapegoating Mo Salah, though.
Yeah,
Mo Salah wasn't playing because he wasn't playing well, blood. He got dropped because he wasn't playing shit.
I feel like centered around his relationship with the club and the manager and how that's broke down. If that's cool, if that's how, like, I don't, you see the whole, I don't think Mo Salah's crashed out because he's been benched for 3 games. I'm sorry, I refuse to believe that. He's been benched for longer. He's been benched before, maybe not for 3 games in a row, but he's been benched before for Liverpool.
By who?
By Klopp benched him.
Exactly, but the difference is Klopp here has a lot more fucking skin in the game at Liverpool, blood. He had the fans on his side. He couldn't crash out on Klopp like that because the fans maybe would have taken Klopp's side, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
The godfather of Liverpool, bro. Let's be honest.
He understood he could do that with this manager because this manager ain't got the love and support of the fans like Jurgen had, blood. This is calculated.
And also, bro, I don't think the players are even proper playing. We spoke about how the players don't even look like they're playing for the manager half the time. If you look at the way some of these men are playing.
That's why he's done it. Do you know what I'm saying? It was calculated, bro. Like,
but it was clearly a miscalculation. This is why I said I'm angry at Salah. Not angry. I'm annoyed at Salah for different reasons than I think most fans are annoyed at Salah. Do you know what I'm saying? Most fans are annoyed at Salah because they think he's gone at the club and all of this and all that. Brother, the amount of men that have crashed out publicly in football, I don't generally. I'm not saying
like not like this.
Maybe not so much as much as this.
He's got to leave now. Like,
no.
All the players that have crashed out.
He's played his last game for the club.
Their career's over at their club.
No. I believe he's played his last game at the club. Me personally.
Well, then name the last player to do that other than CR7.
No, CR7 was the last one. The CR7's an example as well. Do you know that?
I don't remember a player that crashed out to the point where it was like, he can't play for this club again. Bro.
Oh wait, not to the point where I think Salah can still play for the club. I just personally think he won't play for the club anymore. But this is on the level of the CR7 crash out, innit? Players have crashed out before. Do you know what I'm saying? Players have got managers sacked before. Can talk about John Terry and them man there, what they were doing at Chelsea. Rooney's handed in 2 transfer requests and crashed out. My man got Ruud Gullit fired. What's his name? Alan Shearer got Gullit fired. Maybe that wasn't as public, but basically the rumor is around there. What happened with Gullit and Shearer when they didn't get on. Like, it's normal for players not to get on. It's not so normal the way Salah's come out about it. I think this is more of an extreme situation. I think you'd agree with that. It's more of an extreme situation. But I'm annoyed, Rants, at Salah for taking him. This is my annoyance as a Liverpool fan. Not because of, say, crash out, do what you want to do, bro. I like, there's certain things I agree with what you said, certain things I don't agree with what you said. But you have taken the attention away from the manager. I made it about you, bro. You made it about you, bro. When you didn't need to do that. If you wanted to crash out, I promise you could have waited another month and a half. And for me, doing it after 3 games is scandalous to me, bro. Because the manager was already in hot water. He was already in hot water. Everything was about his tactics and how the players aren't playing for him. Van Dijk slapping the ball like it's a volleyball. Kanate smiling when he's coming off the pitch. Liverpool are losing games and drawing games and maybe winning a few games. We're 10th in the league. We were like 15th in the Champions League.
Mm.
And this is the time you choose to make it about you, bro.
And then since he's been dropped, he's picking up points as well. So it looks spooky.
Yeah. Like, listen, whether Salah plays or we don't play, you get it. We're average at best. You get it. We're average at best. We defend a little bit better because he doesn't run that much. So obviously, whatever. But people don't realize Cody Gakpo didn't play either against Inter Milan. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just about dropping Salah makes us better. We dropped Gakpo as well. Well, we didn't drop Gakpo. Sorry, he's injured. Gakpo's injured as well, and we had no other wingers. So the manager was forced to play a 4-1-2, 4-4-2 diamond. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is that when you go against the club or go against the manager, yeah, and the manager's really close to being sacked anyways, bro.
Yeah, you give him a lifeline now because
you've given him, you've thrown him, you've given him the defibs.
Yeah, because it's the siege mentality thing now. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, we need to back this manager, and yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter it doesn't even matter how bad he get. Now the club can't sack him. They can't until this blows over. They can't sack.
Yeah, because it looks like they're siding with Mo Salah, and they're more likely to get rid of Salah than the manager now.
Yeah, because the club have to protect themselves over any form of player. That's number one. Doesn't matter who you are. Salah, Gerrard, don't matter who you are, bro. The club have to protect themselves, as you said. And shout out to the most important argument against Salah. Bro, the fans are on the galvanization. They galvanize their support for the gaffer now. And you've got guys like Jamie Carragher going, I want Liverpool to win now more than ever. No, Rants is nasty, you know. It's
because, bro, listen, we had this with Ten Hag, bro. These men wanted Ten Hag to stay.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
But Rants, Jamie Carragher was saying 2 weeks ago that Slot's got one game to save his job. Like, understand the fuckery that
you just want a big European game, man. The manager's safe. You know what I'm saying?
You see, understand the stupidness that I'm having to witness every day now because Salah wanted to make it about him. Listen, Mohamed Ghali Salah, my brother, feel how you can feel. I hear you. You're seeing bums play week in, week out. When you've done everything you've done, I hear it, bro.
But you were one of them bums, Salah. This is the thing. That's why you can't be moving.
He's been one of them. And if you feel like you're getting harsher treatment than everyone else, bro, if you feel like you got no relationship with the manager, I hear you. How about this? I believe you. Because I look at the way Slot walks around and struts around. I saw the conversation he had with Seydorf. I hear it. I can see the players. Some of the players don't want. I hear it, bro. But
what was he saying when he was talking to Seydorf? Still, I seen pictures, but I didn't hear the interview.
Oh, bro, see that? Have that. You go and have that. Watch the clip of when he's talking to Seydorf. Basically, Seydorf was like, as the manager, I understand Salah's crashed out and whatnot. Basically, he's saying he's crashed out and that.
What he asked about Salah, Seydorf?
Yes, Salah's chatting about the Salah. Yes, Seydorf's chatting about the Salah.
Yo,
Seydorf's gone, bro. Like, you're the manager, innit? So it's up to you to go to it's up to you to get the best out of your best players, bro. So if that means you as a manager have to, not so much, and he didn't say drop your pride, but he basically said, you've got to make that first point of contact to get the best out of all of your players, regardless of what's going on, even if it's gone public. And then Slot's gone, well, first of all, the players got to realize what he's done is wrong, or da-da-da-da-da-da. And then Seydorf's like, nah, but bro, like, he's regardless one of your better players, bro. Like, so you've got to make that, get the best out. And Slot's kind of he's like, well, he's like, all right, well, that's your opinion.
Yeah, straight. He said, yeah, bun that guy. I hear it.
Slot's just gone, yeah, that's just your opinion. When Seydorf's gone, Seydorf's just trying to tell him, bro, like, these things happen kind of thing. And you've got to now go like, just go be the manager and basically saying, be the bigger man. because you're the manager and because you got that responsibility and because if you get the best out of this player, basically that you're gonna be a better football team, whatever. But even
and slot's right though, because if I was on the slot, I'd be like, I don't give a shit about all that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, as a player,
don't give a shit.
And he shouldn't, because at the end of the day, you can't undermine me, bro. I'm the manager.
The coach there, Abdul's put the quote there.
You can't undermine me. I'm the manager, bro. You know what I mean? So if I am seen to be given into the pressure from you, then bro, I lose the respect of the rest of the players because now I've just let Salah bad me up. So that's not happening. You know what I mean? So I have to make sure that I keep the changing room in check and that nobody is above.
He's not even doing that. He's not even doing
nobody is above discipline. Nobody is above consequences, bro. This is how you have to run a team.
Yeah, and I believe I think, as I said, I think it was right not to take him, and I believe that the consequences will be the consequence. And I think the Liverpool players know this as well. I think we can all just say, bro, you know when your boy fucks up and you go, bro, you gotta do your time, bro.
Yeah.
Your boy's done a mess up. Done a mess up, you go, bro. You gotta do it. Like, my guy, but go do your time, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. But the bigger picture, Rants, and you've agreed with it already, the bigger picture, sometimes you got to let man walk the plank themselves. Sometimes you got to let man walk off the plank themselves. Rather than trying to push them off the plank. You know what I'm saying? Because he has the sympathy of a lot of, like, you see, as I said, I'm telling you, game by game, even when we weren't, even the draw against Sunderland, forget even the draw against who did we play? Leeds. Forget the draw against the 3-3 draw against Leeds, Rants. See the draw against Sunderland. You know there were fans leaving the stadium at the 75th minute. Yes, the match going fans that everyone talks about, the die-hard match. Yes, bro. 75th minute, I looked to my left and right, and I was seeing match-going fans in the stadium at Anfield with my own two eyes walking out of the stadium. The same fans that are completely separate to online fans and are known to be these die-hard siege mentality, whatever happens, we back what's here. Them man, bro. Them man. This man was crumbling. He's fucked it all up. He's fucked up. I'm telling you, there are match-going fans that don't want the manager there. Bury them. I don't want the manager there, bro. But because a couple of away fans sung his name after Inter Milan, that's the bit that's going to get publicized by the media. You know what I'm saying? When I went on Sky Sports, like, they don't want to have the conversation about man's tactics. They're trying to chat to man about Mo Salah. And I said, no, it's not about Mo Salah. It's about what Mo Salah said to distract away from how shit this manager is. How he's sinking the ship. Now he's bought time. Now he's immune to getting sacked. And well, guess what? We're probably going to end up with neither of them. Salah's probably going to cut, because I believe he's played his last game for the club. And the manager's probably going to get... It's just prolonged this sacking.
Yeah.
Because we didn't batter Inter Milan. We didn't play mad well again. UEFA won us the game against Inter Milan. If you saw the penalty that they awarded us. UEFA won us that game. We played okay. All we were was a little bit more defensively sound. That was it. Bearing in mind, Inter Milan lost Hakan Çalhanoğlu and Acerbi to injury. By the way. So a lot of things went in our direction that game, only for us to break even and then get a penalty at the end. And now, man, are using that win as the galvanizing. Oh, Liverpool won away at the San Siro. What a win. Liverpool are this. You realize we beat Real Madrid and we weren't back in it. We pammed Real Madrid. And in hindsight, beating Villa, we're the only team that's beaten Villa in the last 10 games. They won 9 and 10 in the Prem. 9 and 10. Rants, they won 9 and 10 after not scoring a goal in their first 5.
Brother, what?
So where
are they in the league?
They're third, bro. They're 3 points off Arsenal.
Jeez. 3 points off. Oh, wow.
After not scoring in their first 4 or 5 games. Brother, they're not even using Sanch and Harvey Elliott like that. They're not even using certain guys.
Yeah,
they're on smoke, bro. And we beat that Villa team, and then we absolutely pammed Real Madrid. So I didn't think he was back from then. But man, them are thinking because we scammed the win versus Inter Milan because of what Salah's gone and said, the fucking fool, because of what he said. Man are treating this, bro. They're treating this Rants. They're treating this win like it's. You realize Liverpool winning at the San Siro is nothing new, innit? If you know your history about Liverpool, you know us winning at the San Siro since like the Klopp era is nothing new. We beat AC Milan last year. We beat Inter Milan the last time before that, and we beat AC Milan the time before that. Remember when? For people who don't know, Nat Phillips, Cruyff turning into Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Everyone rants and raves, but they call him Naldini and that. The whole joke behind that. We've been winning at the San Siro. It's nothing new. It's like Unai Emery taking points off Arteta. That ain't nothing new.
Right. Every year thing.
What'd you say?
It's a every year thing.
Yeah, that's every year thing, bro. Every year thing. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? We always beat Milan away from home, bro. Doesn't matter which Milan, we always beat them. You know what I'm saying? We're more so going back to like 07 when they AC obviously beat us in the champs, but that's not at the San Siro champ. That's a Champions League final. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking more modern time, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we're now in a bigger spot of bother because of the attention shift. And you know this, you know the manager's a bum, he's a screw. I know.
So you think a bit more failure will go out, under the radar because man are so focused on Mo Salah?
Have you even heard anyone speak about the Leeds game?
Not really, no.
Hey, chat, you heard anyone speak about the Leeds game? They're speaking about Mo Salah, bro. Salah, you know Salah dropped the coats right after the Leeds game. So just before your fight.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he dropped it just after the fight. After the game. So we almost forgot. Like, the whole world just forgot that we went 2-0 up against Leeds, fumbled the 2-0, went 3-2 up, and then fumbled the 3-2. No one spoke. Like, he didn't bring on. We left the pitch of one attacker. Didn't bring on Chiesa. Didn't bring on Salah. No one's spoken about it. Not a soul. Not a soul. This guy put McAllister in the 10 diamond. Not a soul talks. Because we won 1-0 from a jammy pen. No one's talking about it. It's nasty. It's nasty because they want to speak about Mo Salah and Jamie Carragher and Mo Salah and Jamie Carragher and Mo Salah. When we know what bare legends have spoken the thing. Like, we know what Jamie Carragher is to Mo Salah. We know what that is because Gerrard's spoken about it. Lineker's spoken about it. Sturridge has spoken about it. Even John Terry was the funniest one. I need to know why John Terry was walking in the Alps. He was walking in Narnia. Wow. You need to see John Terry's one in it for the life of me. I don't know why I found it so funny. Go watch John Terry's his opinion on the Salah situation. Why is he walking?
I see that in the snow boots, but I didn't hear what was going on. I seen it on Instagram and I thought he came across like he was defending Mo Salah or something.
He was defending Mo Salah, but it's just the way it was. It's just the way he done it was just funny, man. Terry's just. I feel like Terry's trying to repay his sins to this day when he like doing the Zonto with his.
But what was his justification?
I can't even remember. He was just on a. I have to watch it back. I was more just laughing at the fact that he was in the Alps and walking towards the camera in the snow. But he was on a just like it happens thing in it. Like bare man have crashed out. Like just get back to like. The way Liverpool in a bad way right now, he could have done it in a much better way, but just there's more problems on the pitch kind of thing. Like, I need to just pattern up, like, and just kind of that thing in it. Like, you can move past it type of energy. But anyway, that's the point I was making anyway, is that Terry's spoken on it, Bearman has spoken on it and criticized Salah, and some have backed him, some have criticized him. But you know how Carragher had to bring up Carragher had to do the little side jab. Little side jab there in the ribs. Carragher's thing was just on a serious disrespecting. You know what I'm saying? Man using AFCON.
Yeah, but Salah had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably just felt like, yo, like this guy's violating now. Man have to turn the heat up.
What, Carragher? Bro, it's nuts. And I'm pretty sure Salah even said, I'm sure Jamie Carragher's going to have something.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that he brought up Carragher in the first place, like Carragher was always going to be spitting fire after that.
100%. Yeah. I'm saying they were jabs. They were there for roundhouses, couple roundhouses and uppercuts. Man,
bro, like it was direct. You know what I mean? He didn't even need to mention Jamie Carragher's name.
Yeah, he didn't. But Carragher's doing the Salah. Like he's always mentioning Salah. Like always name dropping Salah. Like when shit wasn't when Salah was still playing, Carragher's like, well, Salah, why is Salah not speaking up? Why is he not coming out and speaking to the press? Man only speaks when he wants a new contract. Like, how about this? Carragher was actually spitting some serious facts in little bits that he was saying, you know. Some serious facts, you know. But you know where he fucked himself up? Doing the whole Chelsea thing, doing the whole AFCON thing. Why get personal when Salah's actually now put you in the driver's seat?
Is it personal though, telling the truth?
Yeah, because it's completely out of context. You don't even rate AFCON. Not you, Rants, but he don't even like.
No, but it's not about him rating AFCON and not rating AFCON. It's like the angle he's using is, and I agree with the AFCON situation. If you're such a bad man, and you know what I'm saying, then why can't you do it without all these players around you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like Mo Salah gets way too much credit, for what he's done, and the team don't get enough credit for facilitating him as well. It works both ways, bro.
No, it does.
The team sacrificed for Mo Salah to score goals.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? He made that point already. If you watch the whole thing, he made those points and he choreographed.
And that's the point with the AFCON, bro. You can't. Your country's won the most amount of AFCONs, but never with you.
Yeah, but people don't know the history. People don't know the history. There's actually like a history behind Egypt where they closed the league and that for 2 years, bro. Where they don't have the same talent.
This guy's not good for Egypt, bro. He's not.
No. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but like how many players have won trophies and have not been at their scintillating best for their club to go and win a trophy? The actual history of Egypt that they closed the league, bro, and the talent that they were bringing out is similar. Like, what's the country where they're bringing out mad talent right now? They're bringing out there's a country that's bringing out mad talent and then just move into teams in the AFCON qualifiers. Someone in the chat will know what country it is.
I don't know.
It's not Morocco.
Are you sure it's Morocco? Man saying Senegal.
It's nah. It's not one of the known countries. It might be Is it South Africa? One of them, innit? One of
South
the countries.
South Africa been balling though. You know what I mean? Yeah, South Africa got a good league, so it could well be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're doing mad well with the league. So the players they're bringing from the league, they're doing their thing still.
Yeah.
Innit? But that's why the talent, the kind of base level, even though they have Salah and Marmoush, the base level of Egypt was mad high prior to that. Like South Africa, their base level was cold just because they got a good league going on there. So I'm not alleviating Salah of not playing well for Egypt, but he did get them to their first World Cup in 28 certain years. But obviously, he still needs to go and win AFCON. That's still something he needs to do. But I just think Carragher choreographed the point very well, and then he made it personal. Like he brought it to a situation that didn't need to be brought up. Like the Chelsea reject thing, like that. I don't know what relevance that had. Like Salah didn't always.
It's like, yo, you think you're a bad man, but it's like, bro, you think you. Almost like you thought you think you made this club, but this club made you. I hear the argument. Do you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you was a flop before you rolled up, Show the club some respect, bro. Because you're moving like you're bigger than the club.
In the Premier League, so obviously he flopped at Chelsea, but he had a mad successful stint in Serie A with Fiorentina and Roma. Like he was doing
but that's not the Premier League though. You know
what I'm saying? It's not the Premier League, but he's talking about like it's not just the Premier League clearly because he was talking about Egypt. Do you know what I'm saying? So like Carragher's trying to keep it to the Premier League for them, and then he's moving away when he wants to.
But I don't agree. I think he's highlighting Mo Salah's character and also the motivation and how it comes across by how he's behaving. I completely agree, bruv. He's behaving like a player that thinks that he's bigger than the club and bigger than his teammates.
Well, how it comes across, because he said he's not bigger than the club. He said that himself. I'm not bigger than the club.
Yeah, but if you're not bigger than the club, you don't come out and say nothing in the first place. You shut your mouth. You know them ones, because nobody asked you, bro. You volunteered this information.
I think I don't care. Like the crash outs are crash outs. And
if he's not sitting on the bench, Monts, do you think he comes out and says any of this?
Yeah, I do.
Why? Based on what?
because I feel like something's gone on behind the scenes. I don't think he's crashed out for just solely him sitting on the bench.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter because
no, it doesn't.
I think something behind the scenes because he mentioned a lot of stuff about him and the manager have a great relationship. All of a sudden, we don't have no relationship. Like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, he's on a what? Like, as I said, if it was strictly sitting on the bench for 3 games, bro. And as I said, I know a little bit more than the average person.
Yeah, but you're missing a big chunk of this argument. This guy's a 33-year-old brother that got given a big bumper contract that he didn't deserve, by the way, based on his age. Because you don't go and give a 32, 33-year-old, fucking the amount of money you give Mo Salah, bro. You don't do that, bro. Most clubs, after you turn 30, you're on a rolling contract and you get what you're given or you're sold, bro. The fact that Liverpool, are breaking just common sense. They're probably breaking a wage structure as well to do all of these things to keep you satisfied. And then you're coming out and you're claiming the club are throwing you under the bus. Nah, my brother. The club's giving you something that they didn't even want to do, bro.
I'm not advocating for that. I said certain things were standing out to me that he said. Me personally, I said anyone can get benched. And I was one of the ones calling for Salah. Yo, you got to sit out this one, big man. It's as simple as that. You got to sit out this one. But when you're talking about the relationship with the manager is gone and this, that, and the third, brother, listen, whether someone thinks he's lying or telling the truth, I'll never know, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I'll never know. I don't believe, I'm not sitting here protecting Salah. I said he's made the situation about him when he doesn't. It just didn't need to happen.
But even if he doesn't have a good relationship with the manager, what the fuck has that got to do with any of us?
Your PR team should have not come out and said anything, but your PR team should have maybe put something out on the background so it comes out maybe somewhere on the newspaper or something. They should have done it that way. You don't need to be stepping out to the media and speaking out when the club's in this amount of losses. We're 10th in the league. The team barely.
So I'm asking you, what do you think his motivation is for doing this, bruv? If it's not him being on the bench and him not getting his own way.
I think something's happened behind the scenes to make man crash out the way he's crashed out. That's just my opinion.
Something with what though?
Huh? What do you mean?
With the manager, with the club, with what?
The manager, probably the club as well. I think it's both. Probably the manager and the club. Something I think has happened, and I believe it's added. By the way, I think the benching stuff has obviously a part to play in it, which I don't agree with because anyone can get benched. As I said, many other players should be getting benched as well. But there is, again, if he's saying there's no relationship with the manager and he feels like someone at the club doesn't want him to be there, I just don't think you come up with that out of nowhere. I don't think you wake up one day. Yes, we'll never know exactly, and it is speculation. I also know certain details that I can't say online, can't say certain things as well. Do you get it? But the bottom line is that I just think he doesn't crash out just because of the 3 games he got benched for. He mentioned more than the 3 games that he got benched for. He mentioned a lot more than that. So therefore, I think there's something going on in the background that's clearly upset him, and he should have still. But even regardless of that, I still think he should have dealt with that better anyways. I don't, even if the club has upset him, even if he has no relationship with the manager, all of these things,
so that means he ain't got a leg to stand on regardless.
It's, bro, and I agree. This is what I'm saying. I agree. I'm just saying the bigger picture is that there are more problems at Liverpool and you've made it about you. See what I'm saying?
But not only has it taken the limelight of the manager, but it's taken the limelight of other players that are not performing.
Say that again?
I said not only has it taken the limelight of the manager, but it's taken the attention away from other players that are not performing as well.
100%. Certain men that aren't playing well, no one's talking about it.
Because I'm not really seeing people blame Salah for the fact Liverpool were losing games, bro. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing Verts get clowned. I'm seeing Isak get clowned. I'm not seeing man say,
Salah's getting clowned still.
No, he's playing shit. But I don't see people blaming him for why Liverpool aren't winning games, bro. Like, that's not the same thing.
Salah gets clowned. Maybe Salah's
not getting 0019s like Verts and
these
Gonzalez memes and that, bro. Like, he's not getting those.
No, Salah's getting clowned, bro.
He's not getting Specs Gonzalez memes,
I don't know to
bro.
the point of whether he said it. I don't think so. Salah gets clowned, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but not like that, bro. You know what I mean? Exactly. Nah. Salah's got enough credit in the bank here from a lot of people that they're giving him the benefit of the doubt, even though he's playing shit, bro. He's been rubbish, bro, for the whole season, bro. You know what I mean? He got dropped, and rightly so. and Liverpool are actually getting results without him. So far, the manager was right to drop him.
But well, again, you say results without him, the performances ain't changed, though, Rants.
I hear that, but the results
we beat West Ham. We would have beaten West Ham with or without Salah, 100%. With or without Salah, we would have beaten West Ham. Doesn't matter. They are rubbish. Yeah, we drew. We were rubbish. I was at the game at Sunderland. Trust me, we're lucky to even get out of that with a point. Same tactics, same bullshit. No, and Salah even came on second half, same shit. We were shit in the first half without Salah. We were shit in the second half with Salah. Against Leeds. Need I say more in it? I don't even need I say more about the Leeds game. And then I think with Inter Milan, I think you can give the manager credit for Inter Milan. We didn't play any wingers. Why, Rants? We didn't have any wingers. We didn't have any wingers. You know what I'm saying? Chiesa, ill. Gakpo, injured. Salah, out the squad. Frimpong, if you want to class him as a winger, injured. So I'm saying, anyone you class as a winger, I didn't have any wingers. Play 4-4-2 diamond. Played a narrow formation. Had 2 strikers. Didn't really do much for the whole game. We started well for the first 20 minutes. And yeah, that was it. We were just harder to beat. Konate and Van Dijk were good. They were very good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Konate and Van Dijk were very good against Inter Milan. But I think Inter Milan weren't great either. They weren't. No,
they weren't. They were dead, bro. Like they didn't look. They didn't look a real threat.
They had 2 big injuries, to be fair, in the game as well.
Yeah, they didn't look a threat, man. You know what I mean?
No, and I think Kahanoğlu is a big part of what they do as well.
He is. He's a creative outlet.
He's a very So him getting injured very early on, I think was an issue and whatnot. But yeah, as I was saying, as I said, my anger, you know me, man. It just stems between taking away from how bad the players have been, how bad the tactics are, and now the manager can go lose the next 3 games if he wants. It's not going to matter. But if the manager goes and draws 2 games and wins 1, they're going to focus on the 1 win and say he's the right guy for the job. We're fucked, Rants. We're fucked, bro.
Yeah, fucked. Salah did his thing, innit? You know what I mean? So the deflections, have been made, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's an idiot for that, bro. He's an idiot for that, bro.
But this is my point. I'll never accept the reasoning, because what he didn't help anyone but himself, bro.
It didn't even help himself.
No, but I'm saying that
it didn't even help himself.
It didn't help him, but I'm saying that the point of it was to try and garner some sort of sympathy or understanding or something like that, because we got a situation at our club with Kobe Mainu as well. Yeah, our manager's not playing him, but Kobe's keeping his head down, and it's almost like
if he comes out, he'll be the enemy. If he was to speak out, I think it'd make him the enemy.
Of course they would. Yeah. You know, of course they would, but he doesn't need to speak out, because at the end of the day, yeah, my point is, people will turn around and say, yeah, but look what Salah's done for the club and all these things. None of that matters, bro. Yeah? As soon as you come out and you do these things, yeah, and you're taking on the club, yeah, or even worse, it comes across like you're only saying something because you're not playing. So it's like, what? You're above your teammates. And to a certain degree, yeah, you can't be, bro. Like when you're out there in the trenches with people, yeah, there needs to be some sort of accountability, bro. Like we understand that you're Mo Salah and you've won X, Y, Z and all these things, but ultimately, yeah, you can't look no one in the face and say that you were playing well, bruv. You wasn't playing well, and you deserve to be dropped when you were dropped, bro. Like it's not personal, bro. Like the manager needs to win games, and you're a player that doesn't contribute defensively, yeah, and you're not scoring goals. So I can't justify picking you right now, bro, because we're struggling. You know what I mean? Like we're struggling. Like I can't justify my players doing your running when we're struggling and you're not scoring. Like the way you justify your team selection, Salah, is by scoring. That's the only way you can justify it.
And you're not scoring goals. You're not getting assists. You're not
getting in the game.
Yeah.
So I can't justify playing you, bro. Like, and that should be a conversation, yeah, with rational human beings. Where the manager just sits down.
That conversation wasn't even had, but I think Salah should probably know that himself as well. I think he should know that himself, but
he should know that. But that's what I'm talking about, accountability. If you know you're not scoring,
but he said there's no. But my point is that he said there's no conversation with the manager, and someone don't want him at the club no more.
Yeah, but you know what it is. Yeah,
that goes deeper than being benched for 3 games, bro.
Nah, but again, he's Dutch, innit? And he might be one of them managers where he don't really chat to players. You're just dropped, and then That's when it comes down to Slot's man management. And if you don't like Arnie Slot's man management and you just don't like him, that's completely fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but when your team's struggling,
shut your mouth though, thing, innit? It's just
exactly.
Like, shut your mouth and keep your mouth shut, and then let man walk himself off the plank, which is what he was doing.
But this is my point, because listen, if you don't get on with the manager, yeah, and you give a shit about the football club, and you can see the team's losing anyway, then bro, it's only a matter of time before he's gone. Hold your mouth. But you're talking for yourself. You're not talking because you think it benefits the club. Like, you're talking because you're unhappy about your predicament. You're not talking because you're unhappy because of the team's predicament.
This is what I mean when I said it made it about Mo Salah, because
but
if it was
Mo Salah, bro, in his ego, and this is why I don't rate nothing he's done.
Like, I think if it was for the team, he just wouldn't have said anything anyways, because I think man then just know eventually it would have gone down the drain. Like, even though Liverpool, I'm not saying Liverpool will lose every game, because we're Liverpool, Rants, we're obviously going to win certain games, innit? You're not going to, like, even Man United, how shit you man are, you man win certain games, right? Even last season, bad as you are, there'll be certain games that you man would just go and win. Sure. It doesn't change the bigger picture, but there's just certain games you'd go and win in it because you just got better players. So by law, by just common sense, you're going to have a chance of winning certain games. But yeah, man, it's I think we all understand that he's just strengthened the manager's position, and that's just, and as I said, and not even just strengthened the manager's position, Rants. Every win now, even a draw, is going to be celebrated like he's done something mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people know this, but we played a 4-4-2 diamond, but we didn't play Verts in the cam. We played McAllister in the cam, and he stunk it out all game. And we have a £125 million striker that looks like he's been space jammed. No one's talking about it. How many times have you man heard Isak get spoken about? And don't even discount the Inter Milan game. Count the Inter Milan game, by the way. How many times have you man seen the media?
It's like he gets subbed off every game that he starts.
You got subbed off. We didn't even get to see both of them, # both of them with Verts. The thing that I'm always going. We didn't even get to see it. He got subbed off for Verts. And McAllister survived 90 minutes. He survived 90 minutes. By the way, Isak is looking mad in a bad way. No one's talking about it. It's just flying under the radar. The most expensive player of all time in the Prem. No one's talking about it. He's not getting and don't get me wrong, he was starting to get a mad smoke until this happened. He was starting to get the smoke, like heavy. It was starting to, because remember, he started the season slow, didn't have the preseason. Most people were kind of loud.
That shit's expired now, that excuse.
No, it expired until the interview. Now all of a sudden, there's like a new round protective barrier around him, around Slot, around McAllister, around Konate, around Van Dijk, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if they're down in tools or if they're actually shit, that's another conversation. But whatever the plan was to get them, even if it was a master plan, this is why I said I don't know if Konate has an IQ of -5 or if he's just a genius.
Yeah, he might be doing a belabor thing, bro, just sabotaging the thing.
Yeah, he might, like, I'm convinced he's just an idiot, but he might just be a genius. Konate might have just been ahead of the curve. He might have just been ahead of the curve from the second he was laughing when he was getting subbed up and he was smiling on the bench and that, smiling when he's walking up the pitch. He might have been ahead of the curve, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's mad, fam. It's mad. And he's just fucked up the whole operation, bro. Whole operation. Now Isak can go 3 more games without scoring. Yeah, me and you might speak about it. We ain't gonna get spoken about. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, actually spoken
But this is what I mean. The way that Isak's been protected, no one can't tell me, that people got agendas against Liverpool. Because, bro, if he played for Man United and he was playing like this, oh my days, they would have broken down all the money he was earning every minute.
Get down.
How much he cost?
I think it would have got to that. I think it would have got to that, but not no more.
Bro, how much he cost in every currency under the fucking moon? You know them ones there. Man would have seen the breakdown in rupees, everything, bro. I'm telling you, because that's what happens when you play for Man United. Man, them are pocket watching. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this guy is at Liverpool, yeah, getting away with murder, bruv. Getting away with murder. The performances are not good enough, bro. Yeah, like, man can talk about GA and all these things. The guy don't even look like a footballer.
He doesn't. And by the way, this guy was twisting man up. No, like the thing is that do you know what my comfort blanket was with Isak, Rants, was that cool. Even if the team don't play to his strengths, man can get goals for himself. You know what I'm saying? I was at least seeing him at Newcastle go get goals for himself, and Newcastle were doing the stinkiness. When Newcastle were even stinky, weren't really creating like that. Isak will go back and go for himself. Cool, brother. This guy is touching the ball 13 times a game on average, and not just about the whole 13. And you know what's so mad? You know what the manager came out and said? He said, well, at Newcastle, Isak was touching the ball 22 times on average a game. So there's not a massive difference. He said there's not a massive difference. But
he's right though. He's like, he was shit for them and he's shit for us, mate.
No. He's saying that. He said something. What did he say after? He said, you're not going to touch the ball that many times, but when you do, it would help if your striker actually does something. I think he said meant score. Man, I'm not going to say he said does something because that's mad, but it was along the run. It was along the lines of that. But Rants, 22 is not a massive amount of touches, man. But you realize.
Yeah, but it's not. But this is why I was telling you lot when I was watching Isak for Newcastle. I said, bro, I ain't worried about him at Liverpool, bro, because I watched him at Newcastle and he wasn't good there either, bro. He just had moments.
No, he had moments. I was one of the people who said Isak didn't start last season.
I've not seen a good 90-minute performance from Isak ever. You know them ones. And I've watched loads of games where he's played.
Isak's a good. No, Isak was a good player. Isak was a good player at Newcastle.
Isak played in bursts, blood. He always has done, bro. Like, he'll be quiet for a game. He'll pick up the ball, run past 3 people, and get a shot off or something like that. And people will be excited. The guy fades in and out of games, bro.
Yeah,
like, but when you're not watching them 90 minutes,
there's nothing wrong with that in today's game of strikers.
I don't necessarily agree. I think in today's game, more than ever, yeah, you're not allowed to do that, bro. Like, the modern striker now is a player that's a bit more well-rounded, has to work for the team, has to press, has to do all these things. I didn't grow up on that. Like, it's all right.
Like, obviously, luxury. Isak is more of a
Isak's not known as a box striker. He's not known as a box striker. Isak's not Erling, bro.
He is more of a luxury striker if you look at the way he's in and out.
He shouldn't be.
No, he should, especially not for the price tag. But even if he was doing the mad thing and scoring goals, he would. 125 million is still.
I hear that, but if he was scoring goals, no one would be talking about the price tag, bro.
100%, because no one talks about Ekatike's 80 to 90 million price tag.
Well, there you go. And no one talks about how much Voldemort they cost. Do you know what I mean?
No,
so, because he's actually paying his money back, bro, and he's showing levels, bro.
But you got to remember as well that Isak, people weren't talking about that side of Isak's game because he was scoring goals, as you said. Even if he was quiet and he takes it past 2 or 3 players and bangs it top corner, when you do that, people tend to forget about the other side of the game. But generally speaking, he's not, like, when the manager says he's touching the ball 13 times, and even he was touching the ball 22 times at Newcastle, so he's getting half the amount of touches for Liverpool than he is at Newcastle, when Liverpool create more than Newcastle. And if people want to say Newcastle played on transition, where Liverpool have been very transitional at times, let's not act like Liverpool don't do the sit back thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this manager chats shit. He chats fucking shit, bro.
Now, you said you need to sign Jacob Murphy to unlock Isak, blood. That's what he said.
And I pray that's tongue in cheek, or it's just going to get me hot. Just going to get me hot. What do you mean you need Jacob Murphy at right wing to facilitate a £125 million striker? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, like, let's keep it a buck. This guy said Chiesa don't play because there's competition in this position, right? Cool.
No, Chiesa don't play because the manager don't like him, because there's many times he comes off
we know that,
well, and he still can't get no games.
We know that. He saved his job against Sunderland, by the way. He saved his job. He saved the job back then. By the way, I know time stood still when the ball was rolling into the net, when he thought okay, do I let this go in or do I clear it off the line? I know time stopped in Chiesa's head. For a fact, time stopped. Time, because that's what would have happened for me. Time would have stood still like this. The ball's rolling in the goal, and I'm going, this guy don't really like me that much. I can't. How about this? Chiesa couldn't even go back to his home country and kickball and be in the squad. He couldn't even go back to Italy, fam.
He could.
He couldn't even go back. I'm talking. He didn't even take him back to Italy. We went to play in his home country. He couldn't even come.
Oh, that's crazy.
He didn't even go back to his home country, bro. I'm telling you right now. This guy said there's competition for Chiesa. That's why he's not getting the minutes, right? Salah's been dropped. So where's the competition? There's no other right winger that plays for the team.
Yeah.
Right. So that's cap. Gakpo stinks out every week. Yeah. And he can easily be dropped because where's your competition, right? Gakpo's only competition outside of Chiesa is who? Rio and Gamoa, who the manager said he's played enough minutes that a 17-year-old should play. So that means Rio ain't getting no more minutes for now, or he's barely going to see minutes. So where's So what competition talking about, Gaffer? What competition? You just don't. Hey, you don't like him, and it's a club signing.
Yeah.
So just allow me with there's competition in his position. You're playing a midfielder, right? Attacking mid. Because Harvey Elliott's on loan. You fucking fool. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but this is where the focus should be. But yeah, Salah's diverted it, like you said.
This is exactly where the focus should be. Because you were playing Frimpong right wing. You flipping fool, bro. This is what I mean. Look at the stuff this guy is saying. The way he's talking. The way he's strutting around. I can't, bro. Like, this guy, man, I saying, oh, yeah, well, my God, we went to a 4-1-2-1-2. That's because we had no wide players. That's why. Because if I don't see us play 4-1-2-1-2 on the weekend, I know he was forced to play that formation. He was forced. Like, how are you playing a diamond and not starting your £125 million cam or 100 million pound cam? How? When in the Champions League, you've said it, Rants, I've said it. In the champs, Verts has actually been decent in the champs. He's actually been pretty good in the champs because you get more space in the champs. You play against them, they're gonna let you turn on the ball.
Yeah.
Rather than going turf more on that, where you ain't gonna get the chance to do that. So I don't get how, and it was Verts that got us the win pretty much. But you wanted to start McAllister again, yet another game. You wanted to start McAllister. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. And I don't even know if I want Xavi Alonso. I prefer Xavi Hernandez to Xavi Alonso, personally.
Xavi Alonso ain't gonna do nothing at Liverpool. I don't think it would be smart going for him, bro.
This thing ain't four at the back, bro. He's not a four. Like, he knew he couldn't go and play his 3-4-3 at Real Madrid. You can't go Real Madrid with no 3-4-3. So now he's having to manage a formation.
Yeah, but he knew that already before he took the job, bro. You know what I mean? And he tried.
I know.
You know what I mean? He tried everything. He tried the 4 at the back. It didn't work. Then he changed it to the 3, and then I think he's changed it back to the 4 now. But ultimately, the kind of manager that you need to be to manage at Real Madrid, everything about the way you are just needs to be flexible. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just too rigid for Real Madrid.
No, I hear it. But I don't know, man. That's my thing, innit? But yeah, man. Oh, by the way, my boy Cherky, man, football's healing, man. I know we was talking about the Rabona after your fight and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you saw the performance against Real Madrid. Nasty.
What a baller.
Nasty.
Proper
man.
player, man. Yeah, football's healing indeed, man.
Nasty, man. My guy Cherky, man. Feel like a proud uncle.
Bro, he's different gravy, you know. Like, I just feel
he
like
can do anything he wants. He can do
with
anything.
him and Yamal, yeah. It's like football is. At least we got a few players now that we can just be like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they're keeping the game alive.
We're gonna be all right.
Yeah, but they're keeping the game alive. Do you know what I mean? They tried to add Desiree Doué in that, but like, bro, he's still got more to prove, blood. You know what I mean?
More to do, but he's done his thing on the big stage. I give him credit for that as well, because not everyone at 19 to do what you did on the big stage. I appreciate that, but he's still got more to do. But
yeah, no, we got some ballers.
By the way, as well, for someone who's been getting bare flack, and for me, who is one of those St. Maximin type players, I have to big up Doku this season, man. He's actually been doing his damn thing. I feel like Pep's giving him more freedom, though. I think the freedom has helped him, and maybe the fact that there isn't like bare superstars at the moment in Man City's team behind Erling Haaland. You know how usually there's bare superstars that, and then there's Doku. You know how it's actually City. There's bare guys, and then there's Doku. Like, I don't really feel like Man City are littered with superstars like they were 5 years ago, in the sense that Bernardo Silva's still there, but would you regard him as a superstar? Not really. You know what I'm saying? Foden is still there, but Foden is kind of still recovering off of that calamity of a season. He's recovering slightly, but he's recovering from last year. You know what I'm saying? Marmoush, I wouldn't really class as the same superstar level as what we saw 5 years ago that City were littered with. And obviously, Gundogan's older. He's not there no more. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. If I'm missing someone out, let me know. Savinho, not really. Not really. Savinho, I wouldn't put him there either. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just kind of Rodri and Haaland. If we're talking midfield and attack. If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm wrong, that's just off the top of my head. But now with Doku, I think because he's got the more freedom to kind of do us and roam a bit more, like, I think it's made him look a lot better as well. And he can kind of, as long as he just facilitates the big man, I think he'll be all right. Whereas before, what we were seeing from Doku was just stroppiness.
I hear it. He's shown some improvements. Yesterday, he still showed he's got that.
Yeah, the knack of the stupidness.
The foolishness, bro. Like, you know what I mean? The unpredictability, the poor decision making. But he's been the difference maker in a few games this season, innit? And I think if he keeps being the difference maker, you'll overlook some of the stuff that he does. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you know what? Because what I've realized is that City didn't need Doku's archetype of player when they were getting goals from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'd need Doku in the game where you're facing an Arsenal, where sometimes if you get pinned back, you might need that outlet. Because Haaland's hold-up play at times was very questionable in Doku's earlier career for Man City, even though he was bagging goals. So I look at games like the one against Real Madrid, and Doku was just toying with them at times in a different way to Turkey. Not in even though I prefer the way the Turkey does it, and it was a different way to Turkey. It was where some games are so rigid. If you just push the ball in front of you and move mad direct, you're just going to get fouled and you're going to buy your team. You're going to get your team at the pitch every single time. He's the constant outlet, and like he's always going to, like, he always had the beating of the first man every time. Now, that's not the be all and end all of football. It's far from it. But the way City are using that now from the middle of the pitch, guys like Haaland is perfect for guys like Haaland. All you have to do is run. All you have to do is drift behind the defender slightly, and Doku can just give it to someone who actually has the end product. It just works, innit? Like, it just works for them. And as you said, for me, I'm starting to overlook the fuckery that he does, because I actually think he's actually refined the bit before bit as well.
Yeah. It's definitely improved, man.
Yeah. And it's not really going to get spoken about because I think Doku will always be a meme. It's fucked to say, like, not always be a meme, but do you know what I mean by that?
When 100%. I know what you mean. Yeah,
like you always have a certain stigma by your name. It's like Sancho. Sancho's cameo against Arsenal was fucked, you know. But
yeah, he balled out. But the thing is, he's still the client. Like, people are still
like that. The client. Man, they were like, the client. Hey, client done his thing. Like, bro, it's fucked. It's fucked. Like, some men just have a stigma by their name, and it's sad to say at times, isn't it? It is sad, because if it was one of my dogs, I'd be fuming, fam. Or if it was me, I'd be not fuming, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I think Doku, for him to get that stigma gone, it's unfortunate to say he's going to have to go back 20 goals for like 2-3 years in a row. Let's be honest. And it's not going to happen. Like, come on, man. He's going to have to bag 20 goals back to back for him to get that stigma out of his, even if he is playing like how he's playing now, but most defenders probably don't want to come up against Doku. Let's be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, they don't, because he's a nuisance, bro. He's a nuisance. You don't want to play against a winger like him, especially when they're confident. You know what I mean? Like, Doku's not really a problem. It's a confident Doku that's a problem.
That's spot on. Yeah, facts. When, because you know what it is? Then Rants, he's dropping the shoulder and he's stopping the ball, and he just knows it just is at his
on the acceleration, you're not catching him anyway.
Yeah. Like, it's at his disposal when he thinks, he goes, I'm gonna dubs you when I'm gonna dubs you. Yeah. And if your team's 2-0 up and Doku keeps being the outlet, found me then. Found me then. Because then there's going to be more space. That's why I think he's like, again, and City aren't doing the ticky-taka thing for 90 minutes now as well. They are a lot more direct than I feel like what they've been for a while.
And also Pep's managing the game more as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like he's making different kinds of changes. They're not like for like changes. Tactically, you're seeing City see games out. You're seeing them do different things.
When they get Rodri, like, I think they'll stop conceding the 2s and the 3s, because when Nico Gonzalez comes off, you can see how much more vulnerable they look. They look mad vulnerable without Nico Gonzalez. And even though I actually like O'Reilly as well. I like O'Reilly. I think O'Reilly's good for Doku.
Yeah, he looks like a player still, man. He played well yesterday. Statistically, he played well as well.
Yeah, he got dubs for the goal, but I actually think that finish from Rodrigo was one of them finishes where you just don't save it.
Oh, fact. The angle for him to hit the side netting from there was mad disrespectful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that Jude will get an assist for that, bro. That's why I was dying. It was just a normal pass to the side.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So, and then I think with Cherki, maybe Cherki won't start every game just because of how direct these men are at times. But with Cherki, he's made for games like the Real Madrid game. Because Real Madrid, at this point, looked like they were just trying to kick, man. Even though Real Madrid probably should have scored more, I think the game actually should have ended in a draw. With the chances Madrid had, the game probably should have ended in a draw. But like, when you got guys like Cherki and you can't touch him, and you can't touch him in a different way from Doku. You can't touch Doku because he's accelerated. He's too explosive. He's too explosive. But with Cherki, you can't get the ball off him. He's already thought of the next move before you thought of your first move. And it's right foot and it's left foot. And he's going to megs you as well. And he's going to slow the game down when he wants the game to be slowed down.
That's true.
It's peak.
But even, I think Courtois made that big save from Erling as well, bro. To be fair, City could have put more past him.
Yeah, they could have.
You know what I mean? They could have put more past him. I thought they just dealt with him. And the way he nutmegged Rudiger as well yesterday, I was crying, bro. Even Rudiger was laughing.
Did you see right before the end of half time? What Cherki done before the end of half time? Did you see it? Where he chested it and his leg went up here and he flicked it over. Did you see it?
Yeah, nasty, bro. Nasty play.
I know you don't know what I'm talking about. I saw this and I put my hands on. I did this. I said,
he's too techie, bro.
And then when he done it, he started doing bad step over. Right, he started doing bad step overs. He got clamped. Doing the step overs. But I knew in his head, just from being a baller, the
damage was done there.
Like when you do a skill like that, you gotta do best. He just done the
bro. Man, have to put some finesse on it after all. Yeah, you have to round it off.
You gotta put the little. You got a little bit of finesse after. I promise you, it was flipping rude. It was absolutely disgusting. I might need to go watch it again because it was flipping rude. Couldn't believe it. I was like, nah, he didn't just do that. Against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, he didn't just do that.
He's a cold brother.
He's rude. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think it's an interesting one. Separately as well, though, man. Money Mace. I know you lot played. By the way, Wolves. I didn't know Wolves were that bad, you know.
Yeah, they're disgusting. I thought you were talking about my guy Gunwood, blood. I didn't know you were talking about Mason Mount. I'll be real.
No. We got to play them in a second as well. So we played Oba X Gunwood is dark. But what was I saying? Shout out Oba though. Oba's doing his thing in the champs, you know, as well, by the way.
The Zerbi's, bro, he's keeping him alive, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
The Zerbi's got my man looking young.
Yeah, but I thought Oba at Barcelona had lost his pace. But he actually hasn't, you know. Have you seen him like, you know, he's still.
Yeah, he's still got pace. That will surprise me though.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought he'd lost his pace though. I don't know why I thought he
might have been playing injured. Who knows?
Yeah, bro. He looks quick still. Because I watch Marseille's actually a team I watch quite often. You know how last year I was watching Lyon. Lyon was a team I was watching quite a lot. This year I watch a lot of Marseille. So I'm watching Aubameyang pretty much not week in, week out, but brother, you man, go watch some Marseille and you'll see Aubameyang.
No, they ball, blood. They ball, blood. I'm telling you, the way De Zerbi builds up as well, creates a lot of space for the attackers.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's true. But and what was I gonna say? It's killing me that Højbjerg plays for them. It's killing me. That one kills me so much. But yeah. What do you mean Monts watches other leagues? Don't Woody, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect. You're my guy, Woods, innit? Don't disrespect me like that, broski. But I thought I was a Prem merchant. Like I ain't been screaming his names. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that. But I was saying Mason Mount was killing Wolves still. He was killing them still.
Yeah, but it's not hard. But Wolves are killing themselves. I'll be real. Like, Wolves are one of the worst teams. Yeah, I don't even want to say the privilege because it's not of watching play football. They're diabolical. So we did what we needed to do, my brother. Do you know what I mean? But Mason Mount turned up, put in a performance, and to be honest, yeah, like about fucking time, bro. That's the one thing, yeah. You know what's funny? I was listening to that. Well, I listened to the full interview thing, guys, or the full podcast with Paul Scholes and Nicky Butt when they were talking about Kobe Mainu with Paddy McGuinness, yeah. And just in general, the standards are so. What's that?
It's a random link up. I didn't know Paddy McGuinness was a ball man. Like, I didn't know.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. And like, bro, like Paul Scholes used to say that Alex Ferguson used to get pissed off if they won 1-0, bro, and they didn't try and what the club used to be. That's what it used to be, bro. Like, we would win 1-0 at Old Trafford and the fans would just be like, only one goal today. Like, you know, that's what they were on. And now it's like the bar is so low for Man United now. Like, Mason Mount has a decent performance against a relegation fodder.
And them say he's turned the corner.
Yeah. And we're talking about, we're talking like he's just put in a fucking man of the match performance in the Manchester derby, bro, at City. You know them ones. That's how we're talking, bro. Like, we're playing fucking Wolves, mate.
Like Rashford, let's not act like Rashford used to not brack up City and then they'd still hate him for it.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. So when I look at the situation, I'm like, yeah,
you know, Rashford dubs his City. He used to dub City.
Yeah, but like I say, Mason Mount, yeah. Well done. Salute. Take a bow. All of that. But this is the bare fucking minimum, bro. This is Manchester United Football Club. You've been here for 3 years and you ain't giving us anything. So
is it free? This isn't his third year.
This is his third season, bro.
Oh my days.
There's nothing, and you ain't giving us nothing.
Third year. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. This can't be
third season. He's been injured for 2, bro.
This can't be his. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. He signed in 2023. I need 25 GA.
Brother, and we're only talking about him now. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What? Wait. Jaden said... No, you know what, Monts? I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Because if I talk about Jaden Sancho, I'm not going to stop. Because there's only a 10 million difference. I'm pretty sure there's only a 10 to 15 million pound difference in there.
10 million, yeah.
10 to 15 million difference.
Yeah, 10 million.
It's give Money Mace time, but Jaden Sancho.
His third season, he cost 60 million. No one's talking about the fact he cost 60 million and it took him 3 years to get his first Premier League goal at Old Trafford. No one's talking about that. And this is what I'm trying to say, bro. This is why we can't overly celebrate Mason Mount's performances, because he owes us these performances, bro. We've been paying his wages for 2 years and he ain't kicking ball.
I don't even know what to say, fam. I don't even know what to say.
This is it, bro. Did you see Madueke's banger yesterday? I see deluded now.
Yeah. No, he licked that though. Can't lie, he laid
But
it.
he clarted that, but bro, ski. You know what I'm saying, bro? It don't take. You see how quickly you just come in, yeah, and these man all of a sudden they're not really worrying about Saka no more. This is what happens, bro. You know them way there. Them man gashed up the youth like he's so good, so irreplaceable, and then Noni's just cut through, and all of a sudden these man are daydreaming, fam. Like this is exactly what happens, bro.
And he got a lot more to do, though, man.
But he's got a lot more to do, but at the same time, bro, does he really? Like, because based on this season right now, bro, he's playing better, bro.
Yeah, no,
playing better. He's on better form, blood. You know the ones. He's on better form, bro. Like he looks like a better player right now, bro. This is the reality. I'm not saying he is a better player, but he looks like one.
Yeah, you can tell he's got a fire in he's got a fire in his belly now, though. You can see it like I don't know, like he's got something different about him. Like you can tell he's got a little bit. There's that. I'm not saying he weren't hungry at Chelsea, but you know, at Chelsea there was like it felt very mandem-y at Chelsea at one point last season, where them like even the manager was sitting there saying we're not in a title race when he was second. You know what I'm saying? I think what I'm seeing from Noni though, I'm hearing it. Like I gotta give man his credit, bro. Can't lie.
Yeah, he's got something to prove, and he's playing like he's got something to prove. You know the ones, and there's nothing wrong with it. I like when players
thing with it's like it's the Noni.
Yeah, I like when players play with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, bro. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because it gives them that mean streak, blood, and I like that. I like players that play with a little bit of like a meanness, like where they're on the edge, bro. I like that because that's when man takes shots from where Noni took shots from. You know them ones? Like when you're playing completely relaxed, you ain't shooting from there. You know them ones? Like when you start doing shit like that, that's when in your head you're like, bro, I need to show them, man, that I'm this. Yeah, bro, what?
Yeah,
like, I'm that guy, you know. Like he's proper feeling himself. Like you could tell the way he's playing at the moment. Like he's like, yeah, I'm that guy right now. That's how he feels.
But the gaffer's still stubborn on Saka.
Yeah, but that's how he feels, bro.
3-0 up. Oh,
that's how he feels, bro. He's like, yo, man, I have to show this brother, yo, like I'm that guy, you know. Like I should be playing. In his head, he's like, I should be playing. It's not no brethren, England friends thing. It's like, nah, I should be playing ahead of this youth, blood. He's not playing well. It's that.
Notes, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yokere's out here dying as well, but bro, skate. It's always gonna happen. You know the way there. And them man are cooked anyway. Nowhere to capitalize, blood. So it's one of them ones where it's looking like a Blue Sharks thing this season, guys. You know them way there. You Arsenal, man, you died to Aston Villa. City were out of form, you couldn't beat them. Liverpool were out of form, you couldn't beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like the games that you were supposed to win, bruv, you're not winning, and you're not gonna win the league, cause you're not, bro. Because games you're supposed to have won, you didn't win, bro. It's peak right now.
Yeah.
Peak right now. You know what I'm saying? Like even we won against Liverpool, blood, and that tells you everything. That tells you how bad they were, and you still couldn't do it. 10-men Chelsea still couldn't get over the line, bro. Every test you've had this season, you failed, you know? And you're top of the league somehow, for now. But every single test you've had, yeah, every single test you've had, yeah, you have failed, my G. And you will continue to fail because you, man, got soft bellies, bro. You got soft bellies. I've always said it, bro. The Arsenal Express is never late, blood. Sometimes it's early, but it's never late. It's never late, bro. And this might be an early one, bro. I'll be real. It might be an early one. Do you know what I mean? By the 1st of January, they might not even be top of the league, bro. It's the reality.
You win the league with this wishy-washy squad, bro. Not wishy-washy squad, but like...
Bro, Pep's talking real crud, you know? Man's talking about doing Messi in the Champions League as well, bro. Like they said to Pep, yo, how do you feel about this squad? He goes, yo, bro, listen, without injuries, bro, watch and see what we do, like he's letting man know, like Pep's feeling himself right now. Like he thinks that City might do a mad thing there as well.
Yeah, bro.
Like he believes in them players.
It killed me. Haaland said when he was Haaland on an interview yesterday, he was like, Haaland was like, I don't know, Jamie, he's a bit of a loose cannon still.
It's true. Jamie Carragher's moving brazy.
Hey, his level of pet is crazy, bro.
No, but I hear it though. Like I rate the fact that Jamie Carragher done that though, because it's like he kind of needed to, and And Salah's the one who brought up his name first. So
no, Jamie brought up his name first, bro.
Bruv, from the transcripting I seen, I seen him say, "Oh, I know Jamie Carragher's gonna have something to say about XYZ." Blood.
No, it's because Jamie brought up his name like a couple of weeks ago. Before that,
saying what though? What did he comment on? Like, what his performance is or something?
Nah, he was just saying, you know, when Virgil was coming at you, remember when Virgil and the Rooney thing? I think it was around then. You know the Virgil Rooney thing.
Yeah.
He was just like, why is Salah not speaking up?
About what though?
I know Virgil's the captain, but why? Just about, you know, Liverpool being shit. You know when Liverpool were just shit, we were losing bad games.
Okay, like, you were saying that he wants some more accountability from Mo Salah, or
yeah, he's like, why is he only speaking when he wants a new contract, or when I think it's either when he wants a new contract, or
that's true though. But that's true though. But this is why I don't rate his thing either, bro. And it's not just him. The same with Ronaldo. A lot of these other brothers. You see these brothers that only use the media, yeah. Same with Bruno as well. Like, you see when certain men only use the media when they've got something to gain from it. I don't rate it, blood. You know them ones. Like I rated. I think it was Joe Linton.
I think last season, like he was pushing for the club to you get it? Like as in like he was saying, bro, I want to stay here. Like I still think as in like I can still say
no. Let's not do that. Last season, the brother was chatting in the media because he wanted a new deal. Yeah. That's why he was talking in the media. He was doing it to push his value up. He knew what he was doing. That was calculated from Salah, bro. Because I remember it, bruv. The way he was talking, he was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be here and all them things there. That was calculated, bro. It was, innit? Like that was self-serving shit if I've ever seen it, bruv. I knew he's like, bruv, he knew what he was doing, innit? Like, let's keep it 100. Like, let's keep it all the way. Like, he used that because he knew the fans would then get onto the owners and say, oh, just give him what he wants. Because he's a hero there. So he done that on purpose, innit? Salah knew what he was doing, bro. I think it was Joe Linton I seen, there was a time where Newcastle were doing shit. And my man was standing outside with the fans, bro, chatting to them and just explaining to them, saying, you know what, like, we know we're shit at the moment, but we're trying kind of thing, bro. You know them ones. Those are men that actually give a shit. You know them ones. That
there's examples. Salah gives a shit.
But you say something. Salah gives a shit about himself, blood.
Yeah, but you can't say you don't give a shit about
if Salah scoring goals, you man could be losing. He don't care, blood. I can tell that's what he's like, bro. It's obvious.
Nah, that's your opinion.
You man are losing and he's scoring goals. He don't care, blood. If Salah was still getting his GA and he was playing and you man were losing, he would not be coming out, blood.
Bro, he doesn't come out of English anyway. But
unless he wants something.
Would you agree with the sentiment with what Salah is? And Salah is an ego. I've already said if Salah could. I've always said if Salah could assist himself, he would.
Well, there you go.
I've said that
if he could assist himself, bro. This guy's obsessed with his own. He's obsessed with how he comes across. Yeah.
But if Salah didn't have that shit, he wouldn't be the guy. He wouldn't be the guy he was, bro. Like all part of the package, bro. Like that's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most of these men are egomaniacs. Maybe Ronaldo's the final boss of egomaniacs. You know,
he is.
Sleeping on the pillow with his own face on it. Is that the thing you used to say? Sleeping on the pillow with his face on it. For sure. Yeah. Like Ronaldo may be the final boss, but there are many subordinates to the final boss. And Salah's one of them. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to the extent of obviously Ronaldo, though. Imagine we go and lose to Brighton at home on the weekend. Is it back to curtains? Pre-Salah interview. If we lose against Brighton, I think people will still be behind the manager.
Yeah, they are. Because at the end of the day, now there's
we just beat Inter Milan. We just beat Inter Milan without Salah.
And now Liverpool fans feel like they have to back the manager. Because
not me.
Of all the turmoil that's going on at the club, they feel like being a proper top red, is backing the manager blindly, bro.
Rants, not me, G.
Yeah, but this is what a lot of these men believe, and this is why Salah fucked up because you know what I mean. He played the wrong card, bro.
Yeah, he tried to push Slot off the ship. And man, I go, oh, why you pushing? Yo, what you did? No, he did.
You should have just let him. You should have just let him walk the plank.
Let him walk. Let him walk, bro.
Let him walk, bro.
Now, man, are trying to talk him out of it. Bro, you don't need to do this, bro. You don't need to do this.
And yeah, facts, bro. The manager's position is strength off the back of a European win as well, away from home, in a place where they don't really lose. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the argument is going to be the players are still playing for the manager.
Yeah, significantly. But yeah, I don't know, man.
That's what the argument's going to be. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things, people, man. Make sure you get these lights up, people, though, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure we get these lights up. 500 is the target. You got any shows planned for today?
Should be going live later today, but as I said, I got a few things to do outside of YouTube. But yeah, man, we're literally 25 bags. We're like,
oh wow,
on the cusp, bro. Like, yeah, 40. Well, it's gone up. Yeah, 44 subs. Sorry, 44 subs.
That's what I mean. So yeah, you lot make sure you subscribe, man. Do you know what I mean? To Big Six, Bants. The link is in the title, people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Some new shows coming as well. Some new shows, some more videos, more reactions as well. As I said, I've just not been able to do hella reactions at the moment because I've been over there. Plus, man's been a bit ill. So, as you man know, more content on the way as usual. BSB always hella content every day. You know what I'm saying? So
that's it.
Man, like so you videos of people.
That's it, man. So yeah, you lot make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, man. Let me know who's live, people. We're live, you know, at 8 o'clock. So yeah, we got Red Talk at 8, and then literally my Rants reacts to my fight is coming out. I'm gonna put that out straight after the live with text as well, bro. So that's probably gonna go up about 9:30. Yeah. So yeah, it's one of them ones, people. Yeah, it just is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, the breakdown, I can't lie. You man will see why my head is still hot, bruv. You know though, man.
Yeah, I remember you.
After that fucking bro. After that shit show, bro, because that's exactly what it was, bro.
I was calling the Conor Gallagher boxers.
Bro, it was awful, brother. You know what I'm saying? It was awful. The guy was just
what was he saying in the ring? Because I don't know if X told you, we couldn't hear what the mic weren't. You get it? We couldn't hear what was being said.
Oh, you
what
couldn't?
Was my man saying? Yeah, we couldn't hear what was said outside the ring.
Who was saying?
After the fight, you man were talking back and forth, like Gunman had the mic back and forth, and it looked like you was pissed, and it looked like he was saying, "Yeah, let's run it." Like he seemed kind of amped and happy with his performance.
But like, he was happy because, like, the thing is, he was happy with the draw because he knows he lost the fight, bro. Do you know what I mean? I was punching at you up, so it was one of them ones where he was just chatting shit, saying run it back, this, that, and the other, yeah. And in the even in the moment, yeah, I was like, whatever, run it back. But then as soon as like the emotion died down, yeah, I thought about it. I was like, why would I give him another chance? I gave him a chance in the first place, yeah. I gave him a chance in the first place and he ruined the fight, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he completely ruined the fight, bro. And it's one of them ones where like, he don't deserve another opportunity, like, at all. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't deserve another opportunity, bro. And it's jarring, you know? Like, and to be honest, the people that did pay for the pay-per-view, big up for you lot, but also, if you couldn't watch it live, yeah, you could have watched it back anyway, because what's his name? Shane bought the pay-per-view and he still watched it back. Like, he watched it back after the thing. You know what I'm saying? So once the event finished, it was there to watch back. So you still could have watched it. But either way, it's one of them things where he didn't come to fight at all. Do you know what I mean? I've watched loads of boxing. Do you know what I mean? I've scored loads of boxing. Yeah, you can't score a fight and give a guy rounds that's not trying to fight, bro. There was nothing about him that wanted to fight. He was just in there trying to survive, bro. And you don't give guys rounds for surviving, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an absolute joke. The decision was a joke. The refereeing was a joke. The judging was a joke. Do you know what I mean? And I'm glad that actually I was calm enough on the night and I didn't react emotionally, or else I'd have put hands on someone because the decision was that bad. The decision was that bad. Like, I would have absolutely, like, bro, I could have crashed out, and nobody could have said that I wasn't justified in crashing out had I crashed out on the night, because the officiating was terrible, bro. It was terrible. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's only because all the man them were there. Do you know what I'm saying? Man got out the ring. I was chatting to everyone. We went and got food and that. Do you know what I mean? If it was a different kind of vibe and it wasn't like that, bro, I could have lost my head in there that night, bro. I could have lost my head in there because that was a fucking disgraceful decision. How can you give a draw in a 5-rounder?
Yeah,
like, that's crazy. Like, you don't give 10 rounds in a fucking, like, bro, do you know how many different things happen in a boxing match for you to give a 10-10, bro? There's so many things that you could factor in before you score any round or draw, bro. You know what I mean? Like, brother, it's crazy, man. Nah, it was just mad. It made no sense, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. It just is what it is, bro. Like, because it's a low-level event, even the fact that the ref was one of the judges, referees shouldn't be judging fights. Referees should not be judging fights. Do you know what I'm saying? Because again, if I'm in the ring and the ref's pissing me off and I'm telling the ref to fuck off, you think that's not going to affect how he judges the fight? You see what I'm saying? Like, it was an absolute joke, bro. And bro, I was cussing the ref for most of the fight because he was shit, bruv. And it was obvious he was shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the whole thing, it doesn't make sense, bro. You don't have the ref as judges, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have the refs as judges, bro. Like, that was absolute bollocks. So there was nothing about that fight, that he did well enough to get anything out of, bro. So he should have been fucking off with a points deduction and a loss, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So that, like, the whole thing was a joke anyway. I told Gunman anyway. Like, them man ain't seeing me on any of them small shows again. So it just is what it is, innit?
Well,
it just is what it is, bro. But like, nah, bro, I done the reaction anyway. The reaction's coming out at 9:30. So, like, yeah, bro. The game is the game, people. But yeah, man. Make sure, you man smash the likes. You drop a Rants read in the chat. 8 p.m. We're back here, people.